my Frugal friends, welcome to today's grocery haul video. Just a little quick recap for you guys who have been following along at home. Good news here, Charlotte's COVID test came back negative, so that's all good. The antibiotics kicked in and they've been working a treat. So she is back to her normal, bubbly, happy self, which is really awesome. The good thing here on this end is that because I did meal plan out for 2 weeks, just in case we had a positive test come back and we had to quarantine, I know that we've got a ton of food here at home. I've got a bunch of meals in my mind that I can pull together for next week's meal plan, so we're pretty good. This week for our grocery haul, all I really needed to do was maybe go and top up on some pantry staples and try and cash in on yet another FlyBuys offer. So we received another $70 spend over 4 weeks for October. This is the first week. It finishes this Sunday. So I am recording this video on Friday. And I did go shopping on Friday, even though it's not my normal grocery day, so that we could kickstart this next bonus point offer. And it is again for 10,000 FlyBuys points, which equates to $50 cash back. So for those of you guys who are new to following us here, what we like to do is save all of our supermarket reward points, whether they be from Coles or from Woolies, and we hold on to them for the entire year and then we cash them out in December so that we have extra money to use towards our groceries and Christmas buying presents and all that extra food and drink and good stuff that you buy between Christmas and New Year's. Now for us as well, we also have 2 kids' birthdays in that week. So we have Christmas, 2 birthdays, and then New Year's Eve. So it is a crazy time of year for us, super busy. So we like to stockpile all of our supermarket reward points to use in that time period. So that's what we do with our reward points. At this point, we are up to about $170 at Coles. This will give us another 50, which is awesome. Very happy about that. Woolies, we're not doing so well. I think we've got about $20 over in our Woolies rewards. So, you know, COVID's played havoc with the rewards points. I am really happy to see that we're starting to get some more regular offers from Coles. So we will be shopping at Coles for the next 4 weeks. We have a minimum spend of $70. But this week, I also got to double dip on the bonus points because I had a one-off bonus point shop offer for one shop of $80 to receive 2,000 FlyBuys points back, which is equivalent to $10. So that's actually what I did today. I spent $80 so that I could not only tick off week 1 of that 4-week spend, but I also picked up the points for that $80 spend as well. So I've got 2,000 bonus points for today, plus week 1 of that 10,000 bonus point spend. So we are kicking it into high gear here in the FlyBuys department. Anyways, let me turn this around, show you guys what we picked up today. It's a very small shop. I spent just over $80. I'll have to find the receipt and tell you exactly how much I spent because I can't remember. I want to say $82.50, but I will put it up on the screen. And then let me talk you through what we've picked up here today, bearing in mind that this is not enough food for us for the entire week. We will be using up the things that we already have in the fridge, freezer, and pantry. We will be carrying on with our meal plan that I posted in my last video. So I will link that up above, up here somewhere if you want to go and check all of that out, and you can see what we had on hand last week. And I started to meal plan out and we had a ton of food. So we've definitely got lots of stuff here to be used up. This is going to bulk out our pantry a little bit. And then next week, we'll see how we're going then. All right, so let's jump in, see what we picked up today. All right, so there we have it. Today's spend was $82.58. And this is what I picked up. So let's jump in and have a look. I have grabbed 2 3-litre milks. We're sort of fluctuating I don't know, somewhere between sort of 6 and 8 litres a week at the moment. So sometimes I pick up an extra one, sometimes I only pick up 2. It sorts itself out in the long run. I also grabbed some Devondale butter. This was on special this week. It was $4.50. It's a little bit more expensive than what I normally pay, but I really didn't want to go to more than one supermarket today because I was trying to keep the shop low so that we can use up the things that we already have on hand and make the most of the stuff that we do have, save some money, get through this week, and next week we'll worry about finding the best price on everything. I picked up another block of cheese. We do go through about 1 kilo of cheese a week in our house. So we will use this in sandwiches. We will use it in cooking. This is what I grate up. I only buy one type of cheese most of the time. So we'll grate this up. We'll use it in our dinners, in our lunches, and we'll also cut it up and use it for snacks. So one of the things we do for snacks is we'll do some cheese and some veggie sticks and maybe some crackers or something like that. The other thing we do is fruit and yogurt, but I didn't buy any yogurt today, so we're just going to do fruit. And I did see these strawberries marked down to 90 cents, so I've picked up 4 punnets, and what I will do is wash all of these. I'll probably put one back in the fridge to have fresh this week. The other ones I'm going to dice up and put them in the freezer, and then we can use those straight from frozen. And I like to dice them up pretty small, and then we can toss them through our breakfast cereal. We can use them in baking, a whole bunch of different things. So that's what I do with marked down berries and things like that. I buy them when they're marked down, chuck them in the freezer. All right, breakfast cereals this week. I did splurge a little bit. I really like these 2 toasted mueslis. I don't get them very often. I only ever buy them when they're on special. They were half price today at Coles, $3.50 each. And we use these as toppers on yogurt because they're crunchy. And honestly, 2 bags of this last months. I think the last lot that I bought, I actually bought back at the very start of the year. So longer than 6 months? I don't know. I don't buy them very often, but we just use a little bit at a time, and they're super yummy. I love them. This is awesome with yogurt. Anyways, that's my little splurge today. Somehow I got talked into getting fruit in jelly, but you know, she's been sick, so I'm being a little bit too nice, and that's what happens when you take your kids to the supermarket. Also topped up a few things for the pantry. A lot of things for the pantry. We'll get to most of that in a minute. Some more maple syrup. I did grab some oregano leaves, which I know we're completely out of. Some more curry powder. Our Coles actually had the big one in the cans this time around. Most of the time they don't. It's just the small one. So they had the big one, so I grabbed that. That'll last us for ages as well. Grabbed an orange juice just because. At the moment, I'm really enjoying nuts with our stir fry. And we had a chicken and vegetable stir fry last night, and we had no nuts, and everybody missed it. So I grabbed another packet of the unsalted peanuts. I don't use a lot, and sometimes I'll crush them up so that they're even smaller. So if you've got a pestle and mortar, just break them up even smaller so they're almost like a yeah, they're crunched up. Sprinkle them on top. Magic. It's amazing. All right, let's talk about stocking up the pantry, which is what's going on here. This is what I use the bulk of this shop for. So I grabbed 4 packets of Parmesan cheese for the pantry. Hopefully we won't need to buy some more of that for, you know, at least a good week. Joking. That should last a while. We also grabbed some more tomatoes. I grabbed 4 packets of pasta. Because I do like to always have, I usually just keep pasta on hand, so I'll go and buy a bunch and then I'll just use it. And if you saw my video from last week where I worked out our meals that we could put together, there wasn't a lot in the pasta bucket. We had lots of spaghetti and a thing of shells and no penne, no spirals, so that's what happened here today. At the back, I did see some bread that was marked down, so I've grabbed those. They're going to go into the freezer. We are trying to do a lot more cooked lunches and salads and things like that, trying to stay away from sandwiches for lunch, but when you see bread that is half price, my rule, you buy it, which is what happened. These muesli bars were on the 50 cents clearance tray, so I grabbed those because they were 50 cents. I'll poke those away. They're great just to have on hand if we're going to be out and about. Can chuck some of those in the car. And if people get hungry, I'd much rather have a 50-cent box of muesli bars than be tempted to buy things while we are out and about. Also, somebody managed to sneak some cordial into the grocery shopping, but you know. For the house, we just needed to grab some baking paper, so I grabbed that. And the other thing that I topped up on were the Marcel 7's stock cubes. These are the stock cubes that we use because they are garlic and onion free, and they are FoodMap approved. And they were 20% off at Coles today, so they are normally $1. They were 80 cents today, so basically it was buy 4 get 1 free. So I've picked up 5 of each. We use a lot of these, so you know, we'll go through these in the next month or two, no doubt. But 20% off, basically, yeah, got 1 for free. Well, I got 2 for free because I bought 10. Yeah, you guys can do the math on that. But that's it. That was $82.58. So stocked up for a few things in the pantry. There's no meat. I will just be using the stuff that we already have on hand out in the freezer. And there's no veggies because I'm just going to use the stuff that we've already got. I'm just going to use all of that stuff up, go through some of the frozen stuff, make sure that all gets used up. And I will do another shop probably mid next week. So it doesn't have to get us too far, but that's it. New FlyBuys offer, week 1, $70 spend, done. Well, there you have it, guys. I'm going to go and pop all of this stuff away. If you'd like to see the meals that we're going to pull together next week, then don't forget to head over Instagram. Make sure that you are following me over there because that's where I usually post all of that sort of stuff. I will post our weekly meal plan on Monday once I've worked out exactly what we're going to do on each day. And I think that's pretty much going to be it for the week. We are going to focus on using up the things that we already have in the fridge, freezer and the pantry. This is going to restock some of the stuff from the pantry that I know is running a bit low. But otherwise, we are going to spend October trying to save as much of our grocery budget as we can, using up the things that we have on hand, stocking up the pantry a little bit with the stuff that I know that we use all the time, but mostly we're going to focus on completing that $70 4-week spend at Coles to get that $10,000 bonus point, so we can get another $50 cash back that we can use at Christmas time. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much today in a nutshell. So if you enjoyed today's video, if you like a good grocery haul video, then if you would give this one a thumbs up, I would really appreciate that. It helps me know the kind of content you guys are enjoying and what you would like to see more of. And if you'd like to see more grocery haul videos, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below so you can be notified when my new videos go up. Alright guys, hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and I will catch you next week. Bye. Alright you guys, well, I was coming outside to grab meat for dinner tonight. Look at the camera, not yourself, look at the camera. So I thought we'd just have a look in the freezer outside in case you guys were worried that we didn't have enough food in today's shopping. So let's just see what we've got left. Yeah, so lots of stuff going on in here, lots of meat, things to use up. We do still have a couple of loaves of bread. I think we'll be good. I think we'll get through for a little bit. We've got some turkey mince. These, Shan picked up some more bargains with his splash cash. Look at him, the little sticker hunter. He's amazing. We do have some milk out here as well. I don't know. There's lots. This is what I'm looking for though. I'm going to use these as rissoles. We'll do these with some veggies and we'll call it a night. But look, lots of food. We're good.